you. Again, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all. I'm from Kidzania, so my greetings from Kidzania will be Kai, for those who are familiar. So it's Kai, can I do it with everyone? Two fingers at your heart. And I say Kai, then you reply with Kai. Boleh? Can? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Kai? Hi. Thank you. Can I have a little bit more energy from everyone? Again, yeah? Okay. Kai, everyone. Hi. Thank you so much. I'm very, very pleased to be here today. My name is Wan Mahsuri. I'm the Vice President of Sales from Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur. And I'm very proud to be here. And first and foremost, I would like to thank the organizer for inviting us today to present on what we have on Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur and how we fit into the HIP program. Okay, so before I start, can I just have a quick poll? I would like to know how many teachers have been to Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur before? Can I see a show of hands, please? Thank you, teacher. Thank you. Can I know how many have not been to Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur but know about Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur? All right, okay, that's quite a number. All right, can I also know how many teachers have not been to Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur and have not heard about Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur? Is there any? Okay, I see two hands there. All right. Never mind. Today you will know, my objective today is that you will go back knowing about Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur and knowing about the programs that we have in Kidzania, Kuala Lumpur. All right, shall we start? Okay, thanks. All right, so I would like to start. Actually, the top of the slides you're not able to see because it's on the curtains. It's actually just a snapshot of what the latest, our new minister have said when he was appointed as the minister. On the 22nd of May, he said that he wants to focus on English and technology. So this was posted in Sinar Harian and Bernama News on 22nd of May. And in the content of his speech, which he mentioned to Astro Awani on the 19th of May, and also during the Convention Pendidikan Gabungan Guru Besar Malaysia, on the 10th of July, that was just last week, he again reiterated four main ideas of education that he inspired to do is to have character building concept, to have quality education for all, to lessen the burdens of teachers, and last but not least is that education should be fun. So he shared during his speech during the Headmasters Conference last week in Summit, USJ, was that he pursued his PhD in UK. So, and he brought his family there, and his child went for preschool in UK, and there were a lot of activities where the children learn in a fine environment. So that's what he wants to adopt and bring into the education system in Malaysia, so that learning should be in a fine environment. So we from Kidzania, we embrace this concept. Yes, we give education and learning to children in a fine environment. Okay, so I will show that in a short while. Okay, thanks, please. All right, so for those who do not know Kidzania, there are two teachers just now. Can I see their hands again who do not know Kidzania? Thank you. From sekolah mana, cikgu? Seremban. SNK Taman? Datuk Haji Muhammad Reza? Okay. Dan satu lagi? Yang tak tahu, yang tak pernah dengar Kidzania tadi? Okay, so for those who do not know about Kidzania, so Kidzania is a kid-sized indoor city built for children where they can feel and work just like us adults, and they through many realistic role play activities. So it is not a theme park where we have slides and rides. There are no slides that they can go. There are no roller coasters inside Kidzania. So there are only jobs. Yeah? In Kidzania, we have 100 role-playing jobs in 60 different establishments, in 60 different industries for them to experience. There are nowhere else, no other places that they can go and get exposure to 60 industries or 100 jobs in one visit. Yeah? So only in Kidzania that is possible. So in Kidzania, children will learn to be independent. They actually declare their independence from adults in Kidzania. So they know the value of teamwork, they develop their skills, and they even learn about financial literacy. So Kidzania Kuala Lumpur has been established since 2012, so it has been 6 years, but it started in Mexico in 1999. So it is almost 20 years old already. Yeah, so, and in Malaysia, it has been endorsed by the Ministry of Education as an ideal destination to promote physical and intellectual growth for children. Yeah? All the activities in Kidzania are conducted in English. So it's conducted in English in a conversational and non-threatening way. Why don't I just send them to the next biscuit factory, or just send them to see a museum or to see an exhibition? It's because Kidzania is an interactive city for children. They don't just see, yeah. They don't just get. It's like it's not just one angle. So they just see, they experience it themselves. So in Kidzania, they get an opportunity to participate in a holistic education experience. If you see that, so they can in Kidzania, we introduce kids to the real world. It guides them to new knowledge. We invite them to experience the work life, discipline, and interaction with others. We also practice good values and behaviors. Okay, the children will have a holistic learning where they will learn about physical experience, they will learn about how to respond, they will have emotional well-being exposure, and most importantly, they will have social interaction, not just among them, with children from other schools, and also with adults, okay? Because all our activities are conducted by a trained supervisors, which will guide them in all the activities. Next. Okay, learning, what do they learn? They learn about knowledge, they learn about skill acquisition, they learn about environmental and geographical literacy, decision making and problem solving. They learn about critical skills and thinking, and they learn about effective knowledge. Through the activities, if you can see there, they learn about how to fix a laptop. The one in the bottom, I can see what it is. I think the one at the bottom is they learn about designing cars. Yeah. Next, please. Physical experience. So we also have activities that involve physical experience that is helping them to develop their gross motor skills, such as we have wall climbing experience, we have car driving. Yeah, so we have activities that involve, we have Montessori activities. So they develop their physical fitness, motor skills, coordination, sensory experience. They'll also be able to learn about nutrition in Kidzania. Next. Social interaction. So in Kidzania, because it's a city, yeah, it's a city where we will have your main square, you will have a police station, you'll have universities, you have cinema, theater. So they learn the sense of community. They also learn social skills and behavior. They get connected to the inner and outer world, which is engaging them to others, and they learn about social ability. Okay, so next please. Okay, on emotional well-being, throughout the activity that they do, they will learn about self-concept. They learn to build their self-esteem because they will have to speak, they will have to interact to people, they will have to do tasks which require them to independently go somewhere within the city and speak to someone and acquire something from somebody else. Yeah, so there is interaction. So they learn about spirituality and also mental health. During the process, yeah. So amongst activity as well, like you see that we have a beauty salon, we have a fashion show, we also have a nursery, hospital nursery for them to take care of babies. They learn about how they can care about babies as well. Okay, next. Response. So they learn about values and attitudes, tolerance, sense of environmental responsibility. They also learn about risk assessment and being resilient. Yeah, and not forgetting, they also learn about empathy. Okay, next. All right. So the top there is actually says collaboration with MOE. So Kidzania Kuala Lumpur since 2015 has been awarded, recognized and awarded as the strategic partner of MOE. Yeah, whereby if you can see there is a recognition ceremony by Kidzania and MOE, and the lady in the middle there behind the giant certificate is the director of co-curriculum, Puan Rosainon, which came and awarded us the certificate. Okay, so this was in 2015, and it was a glorious, glorious event. And next. And since then, we have continued to be awarded as a strategic partner year on year, from 2015 to 2017, and now 2018 and 2019. We have awarded again we used to be Rakan Co-Curriculum, now we are Rakan Strategic Co-Curriculum, yeah, from MOE. So what is the significance of this recognition? So why is it important? It is important because they have identified us as a strategic partner, and with that, MOE have come up with a program, a special program for children. Yeah. So, and they want the former minister, just let me tell a story if I can. The former Deputy Minister of Education, Datuk Maria, went to Korea and visited an English village. Yeah, she was very, very inspired by the English village, and she wanted to build that in Malaysia. So when she came back, she did her research about building an English village, a village where children can roam freely and be among themselves, be free, and speak English in that village, and learn while they play. But throughout her research, she found out that actually this village that she wanted to build was already been built in Malaysia. And someone from the ministry have already informed her that, Dato', look, there is Kidzania Kuala Lumpur that already have this concept that you want to build. So she came and visited us, and she was so glad that we have this facility, that she doesn't have to build a new one, and she came out with a program, yeah? And the program is called English Mania in Kidzania. So next. So English Mania in Kidzania was created sometime in 2014, 2015, but it was launched in 2015, and the program mission is to provide an environment for students so that they will be able to learn English language in an enjoyable manner. So again, coming back, this supports the fourth idea of Dr. Mazli Malik, the new Education Minister, that studying should be in a fun environment. So this program actually supports that aspiration. So I want to share that program has been continuing since 2015, and for 2018, we have received the invitation letter, which the letter is addressed to all the Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri, invitation from MOE for schools to participate in English Mania in Kidzania program under the initiative of MBI, Memperkukuhkan Bahasa Inggeris. Okay, so English Mania in Kidzania program is also amongst the activities supporting highly immersive program. And what's special about this program is that, next is Nas, that every participation contributes to curriculum marks to the student. So the student and teachers will be awarded with certificates, and these certificates from MOE will carry 10 marks for curriculum marks for PAJSK for students. All right, so why do we want to go to English Media program? Because throughout the years, Kidzania has been open since 2012. Until now, it's 6 years. And in 2015, we also introduced English Mania. It's because a lot of children came to Kidzania during the first 2 years, 3 years of Kidzania. But because this is the first time they come into Kidzania, the students are so mesmerized, so mesmerized. They come in like they did not expect there's a city for children. So there's a main square, there's a shopping mall, there's a flight simulator inside there, there's a fire station, there's a hospital. There's so many things. There's so many things inside Kidzania that they get so mesmerized. And we even have a theater where we have shows from time to time. The kids will get so excited and they forget to do activities. So they just roam around, they watch the show. So they don't really immerse themselves in the content of Kidzania because they're so amazed by what Kidzania have. So that's why we have this program. It's important because this program has got its own module which they have to follow. Yeah, next please. Okay, so the learning objective of English Media in Kidzania, so is that at the end of the program, so MOE hope that the student will be able to identify and understand various career roles. So this is also one of the pillars of counseling, which is education in careers, yeah, and career awareness. They would acquire visual, spatial, auditory, and kinesthetic understanding of a given situation, of a particular career or establishment, and also develop their psychomotor, cognitive, social, and emotional skills to enhance language acquisition through various interactive activities. So these are the objectives of English Media in Kidzania for the students. Next, please. So what is the benefit of attending this program versus coming on a normal, free and easy visit to Kidzania? So like I said, normal, free and easy, they come, they might do activities, they might not do activities, they might just go and watch a show. Yeah? But if they come through this program, they have to go through certain modules and which will benefit them in the end. So there's two areas of benefits. One is to the school. So this program is endorsed by the Ministry of Education. So if the school participate in this program, the school will be supporting the MBI initiative of MOE. Yeah. So and it's also this program also supports classroom teaching of learning of English language and also out of classroom teaching. So activities provide opportunities for pupils to learn, to understand, and to use English language outside the classroom. As we know, many of our students, they are quite good in writing, correct? Right? They are quite good in writing, but most of the time they are quite shy to speak in English. Yeah? They're quite shy to speak in English because they are, I don't know, for fear of being, to face some cynical remarks of their friends, or they just lack of confidence to speak in English. But in Kidzania, there is a script that they can read and they can rehearse and they can learn that and rehearse, and then they go out and apply to fulfill the jobs that they need to do. Yeah? For instance, there is also a job as a researcher, which they have to go and interview people in Kidzania. So they don't just interview kids, they might interview teachers or interview adults. Yeah? So this forces them to speak without them knowing it. So the school that supports this will also support this initiative, and the school and the teachers will receive certificate of appreciation after completion of the program. The students, on the other hand, will get the opportunities to improve their English language proficiency, and the activity caters for students of different language proficiency. So it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect in English. So every level can also participate in these activities. So, and without realizing, they will be able to acquire language through fun, play, and experience. Next, please. Okay, so who are the target group for this program, the English Mania in Kidzania program? So the target group is upper primary and lower secondary students who are between low and medium proficiency in English. So the instructions will be, once you come to Kidzania, teachers will have to group the students in 5 prior to the visit date, and one teacher will be in charge of 2 groups. That means one teacher will take 2 groups, 10 students in total. Each group will get an English Mania Fun book upon arrival at Kidzania, and students fill up their particulars on the cover page of the fun book. So then they will do the activity. They will come in and do the activities, and for activities they will get a stamp in the fun book. And so there will be 8 activities in the book, but there are 6 that they can choose, which is compulsory for them to complete. So if they do not complete this module, they will not be entitled to receive the certificate. Yeah. So students carry out the activity in any order, any order, At the end of the program, they will group together and do peer-to-peer checking within their own group. And the teacher will check the minimum number of stamps required in the book. So there must be 6 stamps. If there are not 6 stamps in there, you cannot give them the certificate. They will not be entitled to get the certificate of participation. Okay, next please. Okay, so that's a program flow. So program flow registration is at level 2. So if teachers who have been to Kidzania, they would know that arrival time is between 8:30 to 9:30. We will tag your students. In Kidzania, we use a security bracelet, and this security bracelet is tagged between the teacher and the student. It means that your student cannot go out from Kidzania without you. So the students are free to roam within Kidzania, but they cannot go out until the teacher is there to collect them. Okay, so they will come and gather at level 2, and the student will be tagged. The teacher will be briefed at level 2, and then they will go for a group photo, the teacher and the student. And after while waiting for the group photo, the students will be briefed as well. And after group photo, the students will proceed to go into Kidzania City to do their activities. The teachers, on the other hand, will be ushered to the training room or the theater for briefing on Kidzania concept. And the teacher will be given the fun book answers and teacher's terminologies guidebook. And after the concept will take about half an hour. And then 1 hour after that, the teacher will be taken into Kidzania City to try the activities. Okay, so can I ask you, how many teachers have tried any Kidzania activities before? Ada tak? Are there any teachers who have been to Kidzania? And because there are many teachers who have been to Kidzania here, right? Any of you have tried any activities before?
Just accompany the kids.
No, right? Only accompany the kids, right? Because teachers are not allowed to do activities inside Kidzania. But only with the English Mania in Kidzania program, this is the only program where teachers are allowed to do activities. So this is the only program that teachers are given a time, a 1 hour slot to try an activity. So there are a few activities which teacher can choose. So we will arrange for you. So this is your chance. If you want to be a pilot when you were a kid, but you did not become a pilot, you become a teacher, so this is a chance. If you want to become a firefighter, this is your chance to be a firefighter. If you want to become a DJ, this is your chance to be a DJ. So it's not just for children, but it's for the teachers as well to experience. So some teachers, they say they want to try the fashion. Fashion, to be a fashion model. So we will train you to be a fashion model, and then you will do your catwalk on the auditorium stage. Cool or not cool? Okay, so that is the teacher program flow. Next, please. Okay, so these are the teacher's activity. So what can teacher do in Kidzania, right? So we have cool karaoke kels. Actually, we also have a karaoke room for teacher. If teacher are tired and you just want to rest, and while waiting for your students, you just want to enjoy karaoke, you can do that also. You can you can book 1 hour slot in the morning and 1 hour in the afternoon. Just let us know during your booking what you want to do. We have Battle of the Lips and Hips. This is a lip sync synchronization contest, a competition within teachers, where you will battle between different groups of teachers. We have Get Out, is like an escape room. You will be locked in a room where you will have to solve puzzles or codes in order for you to get out. We have Go Big or Go Home, is a giant board game, like a giant snake and ladder game. We have Super Q Hunt, yeah, which is a QR code placed everywhere in the park that you can go and scan and find, yeah. And other than that, there are 15 activities inside Kidzania which you actually can do, yeah. So I'm not sure if, since you all haven't tried, yeah, so I bet that you did not see the sign. Outside every establishment in Kidzania, there is a sign on the left side. Can you see the sign? There's a sign of an adult and a kid. Can you see that? Can you see that? Nampak tak? Or is it too small? Can you see, right? On the left side, look out for this signage, yeah? So if you see this sign, any establishment that has got this sign, you can actually go in and participate together in the activity. So there are 15 establishments which teachers can participate. So you just have to keep your eyes open to look for the signage, okay? So other than that, we also have a parents' lounge where teacher can go in and rest. We have computer with Wi-Fi, with internet connection. We have a sofa inside there for teacher to rest. We have a few massage chairs as well. There is a cafe in there for you to have your coffee, your latte, cappuccino, and some pastries there as well. So it is, if you need to have a quiet time, maybe you want to have a discussion with other teachers, yeah, you can go to the parents' lounge, okay? So, or if you need to have a meeting, do let us know. We do have meeting rooms which we can allocate for you to have your meetings as well, okay? All right, next please. Okay, so teachers will be given the teacher terminologies guidebook. So, because in Kidzania we have our own lingo, so there are things which may use a different term. So we will give you a terminology handbook and explanation on the activities. Like for instance, the aircon system, what do they learn, what is the duty, flight attendant in the flight simulator, what do the flight attendant learn, what is their role, so what is the learnings from there as well, yeah? So you will receive, every teacher will receive this. Next. And teacher will also receive the answer sheets for the fun book, yeah? So don't worry about the fun book because it will give you the answers, yeah? We'll provide the answers. Next. And post activities. So the fun book is for the student to do it in Kidzania. And then when you go back to school, there will be post-visit activities. So these are the guides and answers for the post-visit activities. Yeah, next. And these are suggested activities to be conducted in school after your visit to Kidzania. So you see there, most of it, I saw this morning, most of you teachers have already done English Day, English Week, English Month, special occasion days. We could have competitions like debates and public speaking relating to careers, yeah, in English and relating to jobs, to careers. So if you do these activities after your visit to Kidzania, you can also send your report to PPD, in which they will also award a sijil pencapaian from MOE as well. Next. Okay, so, and every teacher will be given an evaluation form. And next. And students will receive this fun, this is the fun book. So these are amongst the activities in the fun book. So they need to get a stamp from the supervisors immediately after completing the activities. Okay, this is to be done in a group. Okay, next, please. Certificates, okay, these are the certificates. The one on the left side is for teachers. The one on the right side is for the students. Okay, like I said again, if you complete the post-visit and then send a report to PPD, you will get another certificate, which is pencapaian. All right, so I would like to share with you the achievement of English Mania program over the years, since 2015 till now. 2015 was the year that we launched the program, so we received about 3,641 in total. mainly from Perak, Kuala Lumpur, Selangor. We got 2 buses from Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, Johor, and Pahang. Okay, so in 2016, we received 1,259, and 2017, 4,231. So as you can see, the number from Negeri Sembilan actually has increased a lot, from 80 to 480, increased by 400, and another increment in 2017. So this is the schools coming on their own, yeah? The schools coming on their own for this program. So in 2018, actually this English Media program has become a national program whereby the counselling division has created a new program called Kembara Kerjaya, and the Kembara Kerjaya module is English Media module. And this is being promoted all over the country. We haven't started with Negeri Sembilan, but we have met with the Pengarah, Cik Pakarudin. I think he's away going for Hajj now. So we met with him, and it is his, he aspires to see the students from Negeri Sembilan to attend this program. And at the same time, he wants us to create a module that, that includes some adat pepatih in there. Yeah. So, but there is last year 528 actually piloted the Kembara Kerjaya program. So this year we hope to have more participation from Negeri Sembilan. Can I see show of hands who like to come for this English Media program? Alamak, seorang je ke? No, come on lah. I need more participation. Okay, all right. So our aim, actually, the Pengarah's aim is to achieve 5,000 from Negeri Sembilan this year. Yeah, 5,000. That's his aim. Okay, so I hope after this we'll have more meetings on English Media. There will be meetings with each PPD on scheduling the schools to come to Kidzania for English Media program. So it will be named under Kembara Kerjaya Jejak Pepatih. Yeah. So under this program. So I definitely will see you guys in Kidzania again. Next, please. Okay, so go back to the other page. If you see on these numbers, this year we have a lot of booking coming from Kuala Lumpur, coming from Pahang, and also from Putrajaya. Okay, Putrajaya was the first to embrace this in 2018, and they came in 2 tranches. The first tranche is 1,006, and then the remaining coming on another day. Okay, all right. So I would like to share a video on Putrajaya visit, if that's okay with everyone. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Play.
Kidzania kerana kerjasama ni Putrajaya Jabatan Pendidikan Putrajaya dapat sokongan daripada sekolah-sekolah wilayah Putrajaya menghadiri program English Mania di Kidzania dan membawa pelajar seramai 1,800 pelajar sekolah rendah dan lebih kurang 350 orang pelajar sekolah di sekolah-sekolah sekitar Putrajaya. Dan di sini lebih kepada interaktif, jadi pelajar-pelajar boleh mengalami sendiri, boleh merasai sendiri pendidikan kerjaya itu yang realitinya lebih menarik daripada apa yang diajarkan. Program ini sangat memberi manfaat kepada semua pelajar-pelajar, khususnya dalam bidang kerjaya, pendidikan awal, pendidikan awal, asas kerjaya yang boleh diceburi oleh semua pelajar di seluruh negara sebenarnya. Saya amat menggalakkanlah negeri-negeri lain dapat bersama-sama dengan wilayah Persatuan Putrajaya untuk menghadiri program ini kerana ia sangat memberi manfaat khususnya dalam bidang kerjaya dan didikan awal kerjaya dalam mendidik pelajar-pelajar kita, khususnya pelajar-pelajar sekolah rendah dapat memberi pendedahan tentang kerjaya pada masa akan datang. Jadi harapan saya dan saya harap semua pelajar-pelajar yang hadir pada hari ini dapat manfaat sepenuhnya daripada program yang dilakukan oleh Kidzania.
So fun and a lot of people can come here to have some fun.
The Kidzania is the best place ever because we can learn and get inspiration and more.
Okay. Yeah? Alright, thank you. So that is a video of Putrajaya. So if you're wondering what the package is for the English Main and Kidzania package, the package includes admission ticket to Kidzania for the student. It includes lunch, a 6-hour photo, a souvenir for each of the student, the English Main and Kidzania module, certificate of participation, afternoon snacks and transportation. And this package is valued at 240 ringgit, but we are giving a 50% discount. So our promotion price is only 120 ringgit all in, okay? When I say all in, what I mean is that for every 10 students, we give one teacher free, and this includes the cost for the teachers. So the teachers don't have to pay anything. So this package includes teachers' admission ticket, teachers' lunch, teachers' afternoon snacks, and also teachers' transportation. So you don't have to worry about the cost for teachers. The cost has already been factored into the student's fee. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about looking for the buses. We will arrange for the buses to come to your school and send you to Kidzania, and in the afternoon pick you up from Kidzania and send the teachers and your students safely back to your school. So we want to make it hassle-free for you. So we created this package in the past. So maybe if can I see who have been to Kidzania last year? Ada tak? Last year? Last year, right? So last year, in the previous year, we have never included the teacher's meal. Nothing for the teacher. Only free admission, correct? Can? I see the teacher nodding there. But we also realized that teacher is the most important person in this picture, and that teacher will sometimes do not have the time to go and eat outside. And we need to take care of the welfare of the teachers, and therefore this year we created the package where teacher don't have to pay anything, and teacher's meal is also taken care of. Yeah? Is that good or not? Is that good? Good, huh? Good or good? Good, huh? Okay, so every 10 students, one teacher free. Free, that means all in free. Don't have to worry about anything. It's 120 ringgit to the students, no worries to the teachers. Okay? So 50% off. So this is a very, very good deal. If you look at the admission price only, it's 85 ringgit. if a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 kids were to come to Kidzania, a family would have to spend about 350 ringgit to 400 ringgit in a single visit. And we do understand that not every family can afford this. Not every family can afford to spend 400 ringgit just to go to Kidzania, just to give exposures to Korea to their kids. Yeah? So therefore, we worked with MOE so that we created this program so that when you come in a group with a school, you get to enjoy the most affordable rate for the students. So this is what we give for the students, for them to have exposures in Korea and for them to practice their English language in Kidzania. Okay, that's about the English Minute in Kidzania program. So done part 1. So I'm going to share about part 2. So I know the HRP program has got 4 elements, right? In the classroom, outside of classroom, which covers this. And then you have community and you have outreach program, right? Correct? Okay, so out of classroom activities is English Media in Kidzania. So the second part is I want to share our outreach program, which you can incorporate with your outreach program as well. Okay, thanks. So this program is called Kidzania Go. All right, so last year we went to 6 districts in Negeri Sembilan to have our outreach program. Can I see a show of hands? This teacher which have seen Kidzania Go visited your school. Are there any? Only one teacher. Only one. Okay, we actually went to 6 districts. Yeah. So maybe not Seremban schools, yeah, but other district, all the district we went to. So it is actually an outreach program where we bring a team of 7 staff from Kidzania who goes to school to do activities with the children. Yeah, so they don't just do games, dancing, singing. They do all that, but they also introduce 4 activities. These activities are not in Kidzania. So they are not the same activities as what in Kidzania offers. Yeah. So these activities are, we have Volvo, Stop, Look and Wave, which is a road safety activity. They learn about blind spots when they are faced with big vehicles such as buses, trailers, lorries. Yeah. So they learn about road safety, and then they learn about they become junior air technologies. They learn about haze protection. They learn about the air pollution index, yeah, and about why we should keep our air clean. They also learn about fitness and nutrition through the McDonald's Fun Fitness activities. And last but not least, they learn about vitamins and how the vitamins affect our brains. Yeah, they learn about how to make this DHA vitamins from Scott's. Okay, so these are the 4 activities that they do, and every visit we can cater up to 200 students for each session, which will take about 2 hours. We can cater up to 200 students. To teachers, you can use this to motivate your students. Yeah. We know that not everyone will be able to afford to come to Kidzania. If you have students that falls under the low income category that cannot come to Kidzania, you can give this as an incentive to motivate them to come to school, to motivate them to do better in their studies, and to say like, okay, if you perform, if you come to school, so you don't miss your classes, then in the end of the year, we're going to invite Kidzania Go, and you will be able to participate in the Kidzania Go activities. Or you can use it as an achievement, as a reward for kids who achieve. Yeah? So we actually have the team here today to demonstrate to the student here, and in the morning, and in the afternoon, teachers, please feel free to approach our team, to us, and also to try the activities. Okay, I will share with you the video on the Kidzania Go activity. It's really, really exciting. So I hope you will enjoy this video.
Kidzania is a place that's
close it and open again. Again. Alright, so that's our Kidzania Go. So they are right out there, so you can go and approach them later. So if you have a career carnival in your school, you can also invite our Kidzania Go to come to your school. So if your school is also doing outreach activities with the less fortunate children, do let us know. So we do participate in that as well. We've been to Orang Asli's kampong in Port Dickson with Kidzania Go outreach program as well. So with that, I would like to thank you for listening to my presentation. I would like to share a picture of me with our new minister. This is just last week, during the Malaysia Headmasters Conference in Sami USJ. It's so difficult to get a picture with him, and I just have to squeeze through, even though he's not looking at the camera, but I'm really proud of this picture. Yeah, so he's so popular. So I hope with the new minister, so we will also get more fresh ideas and support from him. Okay, before I go, again, I would like to thank you, the organizers. Thank you to the Master of Ceremony. And before I go, I would like to take a picture with everyone. I do this with all my presentations, just for my record. If you don't mind, is it okay if I take a picture with everyone? Is it okay? Okay. I'm actually going to take a video and a snapshot. All right. Ken? Okay. I'm going to move forward. So I would need you guys to make Kai and say Kai Kidzania. Boleh tak? Ken, yeah? Okay. So